Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 2 yards there.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On third down, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Brings up fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. He just hit one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
From the gun, Smith. On the move, hit it right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He puts a arrow under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Brings up second and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Syracuse. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Herbert back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Herbert throwing on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
He's so close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Running a screen now for Jones. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Home trips right.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers right out to an early 14-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, here we go, hey.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First and 10, Herbert. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead.
Los Angeles.
And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 21-zip already. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I won't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Giving this to Dente. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Check 59, Cobra. Hey, here we go.
Here's Smith. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
There we go, sit down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be thrown down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Blitz coming for Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Hey, Catholic. 59. Ready.
Herbert on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. He's taken down at the 30. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. The Chargers will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Lion.
Throwing the out route, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Herbert once more. McConkey's got it again. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Chargers with 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. The throw is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed to his running back. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Hey, wait.
Movement.
Hey, here we go. Come on.
Smith on 1st down. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Hey,
1st down, Smith to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Wide, switch, get wide. Good shit. Watch the shit. 13X, 13X. I got him, baby. Hey, stay with him. Come on, shot.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Set. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's somebody you're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, here we go. 49, flip her off, 49.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
To the defense, not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The career's my stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be a final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardman on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Counter give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
I really wanna be like him. Wanna be like him. Forget about that. Have shot in the sky, and we keep getting from night to day. That you cannot deny. The glowing light, the shining light.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Smith to the air now. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith back to throw. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it on near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no routes in the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And off to Jency. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another give here to Jency. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Played at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he had a ton of yards.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Motion. Paid for this? Hey, it's a clip.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Hey, here we go, hey. 386. No ball, no ball.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drop. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
380. Lion.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Back to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down.
Baylor Tiger. 380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Called in left side. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running it with Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just kept swarming.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, cap.
Here's Herbert. Gets this one to Gaston. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that trade because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Hits him on the out route. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep running away with this. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardman on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock. They bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Smith. Launches one deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Raiders 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
At their own 16-yard line.
I'm staring to the side, trying to get it knocked out to the booth. I'm too hot. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised they ride the killer vibe. Hot beat the beat.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
380. Stay with time. Liz.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.